I'm gonna name 2 battle rappers. I wanna know if you're gonna take their heads off in the future. Could we see a potential matchup between these 2? I see you going at it with them on Twitter, Facebook. Chilla Jones and Pedro, Young Cannon Mendoza.
Young Cannon talks all this crazy shit. I try to get him on the card in Chicago, and he had Chilla Jones. And in my head, I'm looking at it like, why would I battle Big Cannon when I could just battle you? I'll be honest with you, he kind of lost that opportunity, but I still want to fuck him up. So, you know, we just got to work it out. Chilla Jones, I don't know if Chilla's gonna be important by the time I could get to him, because everybody's already starting to get bored with him. So if he's still important and he shows a little I mean, I want to battle him. I think he's dope. Let me not try to play him like that. I just feel like people are not receiving his shit the way they should either. Kind of like what I went through. But he's also got to change some things, you know what I mean? Like, he's being stubborn with the schemes and it could hurt him. But I will fuck him up gladly. Because I do think he's lyrical. I ain't gonna lie. I think he is one of the best writers in URL. You gotta give him his props on that. But he's cocky, you know what I mean? He needs to be humbled a little bit. I'll do that.
You know, he actually used to not say much, but he's getting a little bit more talkative in his blogs and on Twitter.
You gotta understand something. He played the humble role, and that's what got him to where he's at. And he forgot that he was the humble guy. He started being a little bit cocky. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But don't bring that shit in the ring with me. That's all I know.
I'm gonna give y'all the story on Daylight, man. Like, Daylight, we were in Unbias group. Me and Daylight would have consistent text battles. And we would just battle all day, all night long on Facebook. There was one joint, like, we were going back and forth. I'm trying to pull it up right now. You know, I had to slow it down for Daylight, where I used like the same word, but I kept using it. It was like counting for. So it was like counting for. So now, as you can see, it's not written. You know what I'm saying? If you can check that out, it's not written, but I'm gonna try to freestyle something like it. It's like, you a kindergarten kid. You're not even counting for. You a snitch though, so why you go to the county for? Nigga, you ain't even get counted for. Wait, I know you work. Why you are an accountant for? That's what an account is for. I'm a Dracula, you a biter, so what is account is for? Hit him in the face. Why you ain't swing back? That's what account is for. You know what I'm saying? We used to do shit like that, and he's starting to take that and implement that in his battles. I'm OCD. I like the counting force. Why every time you throw a punchline, it get counted force? First battle, top 10. Why you in that PG County for? Wait, you live in small ass Baltimore. Why you still in PG County for? Shocker money gram you your bread. That's what an account is for. Why you let them handle your money? That's what an accountant's for. This next bar, Conceited said it first, but then you said it, so I'm wondering who you gonna bite next. That's what account is for. Chill. How many guns we packed? I think I counted 4 clips. How many guns we packed? I think I counted 4. Slice off both arms, one leg, watch them count and fall and black out like I forgot what I was even counting for.
What up, man? Unbias Review checking in by the breakdown. Mickey Factz versus Danja-Zone. I was definitely looking forward to this battle, man. A lot of y'all know I fuck with Mickey heavy. You know, he's one of the dudes that really helped me out a lot when I you know, first met him, as far as just learning the ins and outs of how battle rap is as far as the politics. So like his opinion in battle rap I respect a lot, because I know he's kind of, you know, he's seen both eras. He saw the before YouTube era and the era now. A lot of y'all know how I feel about the 1-round battles. You know, there was a little bit of controversy when this card got first announced with Gracie and Big Cannon and everything. You know, a lot of people felt like I was kind of hating on the card. I just personally felt like if you're going to do a 1-round battle, you should let fans know. So that was really my only take on it. Me, Gracie, Big Cannon, we kind of smoothed things over a little bit. It's really no love lost between us, and everything is still cool. I just feel like, honestly, man, Honestly though, this battle was like so long that they could have just broke the battle up into 3 rounds. I think it would have been a lot better. It would have been more entertaining. I think the battle on both sides for me had some dry spots, and I feel like if you're gonna rap 10 or 11 minutes, you know, this battle kind of needed that back and forth, giving you a chance to rebuttal, giving you a chance to kind of have that break. I think fans would have been a little bit more entertained, and that's just, you know, I think that's something that battle rappers gotta learn. Like, it might be cool to say I'll do a 1-round battle, but it's kind of like that thin line. If you go too long, then it's too much. If you go too short, you can't really pick a winner. It's like trying to find that fine line. I think that's something that battle rappers need to try to figure out and figure if that's what works best for them. As far as Mickey Factz round, I felt like he was hit or miss at times. I think he reached a few times. His round was kind of long. I felt like it got a little bit boring towards the end, but he had some nice shit in there. I ain't gonna front. I like the Matrix line he had. I like the Tone Montana bumped you, what, 2 or 3 times, and none of your niggas came to zone defense. Thought that line was kind of hot, man. Obviously, 2-3 zone basketball, you know, for those of y'all that didn't catch that. That Bella, Twilight, your girl, bend more pipes than a Mario game. When he was talking about Danja-Zone, bitch sucked his dick and he took her head back to, I guess, to New York with him. That whole setup was kind of dope. I was fucking with that. Mickey also did that accounting for, kind of like letter 4 scheme he did or whatever. He kind of did it in the Untold Truth a little bit, how he would let you know how him and Daylight used to do that shit in text battling and on Facebook. I was a little bit surprised he actually put it in a battle, but I mean, you know, it was his shit, so I can't say he bit from anybody or anything. But the Renegade shit he did, I ain't gonna front. I really wasn't feeling that much. You know what I'm saying? He did this scheme about how he killed all these people and he took them out to eat like a restaurant or something. Like, I felt like that scheme was way too long and it was just too drawn out. But overall, I felt like Mickey had a pretty good first round. He had some shit that went over niggas' heads. And I gotta give him props though. I feel like from a, like, he seemed very comfortable on stage, to be honest with you. For somebody that ain't battling in a long time, he seemed very comfortable. He seemed like he projected himself well. And I thought he kind of commanded the crowd a little bit. I really fucking with his performance though. I ain't gonna front. He seemed very at home on the stage, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I felt about Mickey Factz round. Danja-Zone round, I felt like it was also had some dry spots in it, and it was kind of long as well. I did like the way he started with the Joe Budden line, because a lot of people know Mickey Factz and Joe Budden. There was like an issue with them back in the day. That's something I didn't really bring up in the Untold Truth. I kind of slipped on that. And also when he said about being dropped from Jive Records, I thought that shit was also kind of nice. I like the double XL scheme Danja had. I like the Ruzzle line that Danja had also. That Poetic Justice line he had was also kind of nice. He had some Bad Boy scheme, that also goes on my list of bars that has been overused. A lot of niggas doing Bad Boy, like the Diddy, the Take That, the Biggie, the Faith, the 112. Like, we seeing like so many Bad Boy schemes. Like, that's also need to be on my list of bars we don't want to hear in 2014. Overall, I gave this battle to Danja-Zone. I felt like he just had more hard-hitting bars that stuck with me a little bit more. One thing I think Mickey Factz should probably change moving into the next battle, he did a lot of gun bars. He also did a lot of bars about fighting. And when you look at Mickey, that's not really his persona. Mickey is like a cool cat. He's kind of a ladies' man, a charmer. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that really know him. And that whole, I'll fuck you up. If you cross this line, I'll fuck you up. I'm going to go to my car and I'm going to pull out the gauge. Like, that's not really Mickey. You know what I'm saying? Not the Mickey I know. I was actually surprised he did as many, like, you know what I'm saying, gun bars and fight bars that he did. I felt like he probably could have came like on some A-verse shit. Like on some, I'm more marketable than you, I'm more of a ladies man than you, I took your bitch. He could have just came at a different angle and I felt like it would have been more effective. Yeah, man, Mickey ain't out here really beating up nobody and fighting them. So I was actually kind of shocked he was kind of on that as much as he was this battle. I think he should probably take a different approach. And, you know, I would love to see him battle A-Verb. I know they've been talking about it. He's also been talking about battling X Factor in March. I think that'd be a pretty good battle. And, you know, a lot of people have been down on X Factor, man, but X Factor is mad witty. He can be very funny in a crowd like this Chicago crowd. He can make all these motherfuckers laugh and take over a crowd easy. I think that can also be a dangerous battle for Mickey Factz because Mickey ain't really like very, very funny in a battle, but X Factor on his shit, man, is really good. So I know a lot of people ain't fucking with him right now after the Goods battle, but I still think he's dope. I think Mickey proved that he can jump back in the battle rap scene and kind of still, you know, fuck with people and be relevant. And that's pretty much, from talking to him, that seemed to be his only goal. It was kind of, I think this battle was more of to prove that he can actually do it still after all this time. So I think for the most part, he succeeded in that. And I would love to see him battle again personally. So, but that's the way I feel about him, and I gave the battle to Danja-Zone. I felt like it was close, but Danja just had more hard-hitting shit that kind of stuck with me. Yeah, Danja-Zone is battling Goods next. For those of y'all that don't know that should be a dope battle. Goods is a very hard dude to beat. Niggas talk a lot of shit about Goods, but at the end of the day, he got a good battle record, and a lot of lyrical guys don't seem to be able to penetrate that defense that Goods got, because it's just like, it's hard to really break him down. He kind of got that cool, calm demeanor, so you know what I'm saying? They supposed to be locking horns, so we'll see how that goes. But shout out to the Facebook group, and fuck with me. Subscribe to the channel, Unbiased Review. Thanks for the support. Peace.